This truly bizarre video is making rounds on social media that shows a fish with a human-like face instead of a normal fish face.
To fish, an angler reeled in an unusual catch while fishing in the Allegheny.
Wow, look at this thing. This is crazy.
When it comes to fishing, the waters of our world hold secrets and surprises that defy imagination. From the depths emerge catches so massive, weird, or wild, they seem to belong more to the realm of fiction than fact. These aren't just fish tales. They're real stories of fishermen who've hauled in catches that have left onlookers around the globe in disbelief. Stay tuned as we reel in some of the most jaw-dropping, record-breaking fisherman catches ever recorded. Prepare to be hooked by tales of the extraordinary that shock and awe the whole world. Double-headed catfish. Capturing a catfish with a head on each side is an occurrence that might seem more akin to a glitch in nature's code rather than a common mutation or deformity. In April 2020, fishermen in Southeast Asia encountered just such an anomaly, a catfish featuring two heads, one on either end of its body. This unusual form of duality in a single organism typically results in a short-lived existence, as mutated or deformed animals often don't survive long after their birth. However, the narrative of this two-headed catfish diverges from the expected trajectory, captivating both the public and scientific communities. Witnessing what can be likened to Siamese twins in the aquatic realm, this catfish has astoundingly managed to survive beyond the initial stages of its life. Its ability to evade predators and successfully sustain itself is nothing short of miraculous. The survival of such a creature challenges our understanding of biology and adaptation, illustrating a rare but remarkable example of resilience and life's ability to thrive under the most unconventional circumstances. This two-headed catfish not only stirs curiosity about the limits of natural anomalies, but also sparks discussions about the biodiversity and evolutionary adaptability of aquatic life forms. Large trevally. Indian fishermen operating 10 miles off Kasami Beach encountered an extraordinary catch. A trevally significantly larger than the average size commonly seen. Trevallies, which inhabit tropical and subtropical waters, are part of the Carangidae family, renowned for their speed and agility. These silvery predators are highly sought after by anglers for their challenging catch and the fight they put up. The trevally varieties, including the formidable giant trevally, are known to frequent coastal areas and reefs, presenting a wide array of sizes and behaviors. The discovery of such a sizable specimen by these fishermen highlights the remarkable biodiversity present in these aquatic environments and underscores the surprises the ocean holds for those who venture into its depths. The catch of a larger-than-usual trevally not only showcases the fisherman's skill and the rich marine life surrounding Kasami Beach, but also adds to the intrigue and excitement of fishing in these prolific waters. Fishing skeletons. Sometimes it's not only the extraordinary catches that captivate us, but also the unusual discoveries made along the way. In October 2022, while fishing at Panra Beach in Brazil, a fisherman stumbled upon a skeleton in the shallow waters. Initially, the human-like skeletal remains raised alarms, prompting concerns of a possible homicide. However, a thorough forensic examination revealed an astonishing reality. The remains were of a unique hybrid, showcasing characteristics of both humans and fish, akin to a mermaid. While it deviated from the typical human skeleton, this discovery sparked significant interest among experts. Ongoing studies aim to delve deeper into its unusual features and origins, captivating the scientific community and beyond with the potential unraveling of this maritime mystery. Freddy Krueger fish. In December 2020, the tranquil life of villagers in Krabi, Thailand, took a turn towards the uncanny when a local fisherman made a startling discovery. While fishing in the brackish waters near the coastline of Krabi province, he stumbled upon a fish that bore an eerie resemblance to the nightmarish horror film character Freddy Krueger. Initially, the fisherman mistook the creature for a cluster of muddy leaves, but upon closer inspection he was taken aback by its distinct features. The fish's black pellet-shaped eyes and its overall appearance mimicked that of an enraged man's face, complete with gnarled skin and an intimidating gaze that seemed to pierce through the beholder. Shocked by his find, the fisherman took extra care to isolate this deformed specimen from the rest of his catch, placing it in a special basket to avoid any harm. With a mixture of excitement and trepidation, he rushed home to share the unusual discovery with his friends. The reveal of the peculiar fish incited a wave of terror among the villagers, who were aghast at the thought of a fish that mirrored the visage of a well-known horror movie antagonist. This unexpected encounter not only sparked fear, but also ignited a flurry of conversations and speculations regarding the origins and nature of this bizarre creature. The incident left an indelible mark on the community, blending the lines between reality and the supernatural, and leaving many to wonder what other mysteries lurk beneath the surface of their seemingly familiar waters. Arctic giant. Catching anything beneath a thick layer of ice might seem nearly impossible, yet events like this show it can be done. One remarkable instance occurred in April 2018 when Jeremy Wade alongside a local Inuit fisherman embarked on an icy fishing adventure. Together they painstakingly carved a hole through the thick ice, their efforts focused on checking a half-mile-long net they had previously set beneath the icy expanse. Their determination was rewarded when they encountered an unexpected catch, a rare Greenland shark. Unfortunately, the harsh freezing conditions and the icy waters had inflicted wounds on the shark, compromising its chances of survival. The shark was covered in a layer of urea, making it toxic. Recognizing the shark's dire state and in adherence to a principle of not letting it go to waste, the crew made a difficult decision. They chose to feed the shark to a pack of local dogs, ensuring that the shark's body would serve a purpose. Despite the somber turn of events, the team pressed on with their exploration, continuing their journey through the icy waters in search of more discoveries. Co-joined fishes. Fishermen typically aim to find the perfect catch for consumption, sale, or to use as feed, but sometimes they encounter specimens that defy their expectations and capture their fascination. Such was the case with an extraordinary discovery, a pair of conjoined fish. The moment this unique duo was pulled from the water, it was clear they were an exceptional find. Captured in a video clip by the fisherman, the astonishment was palpable. "Wow, look at this thing. This is crazy," he likely exclaimed upon witnessing the rarity of their survival. Intrigued by the resilience and health of these conjoined fishes, the fisherman chose a different path than he might with a typical catch. Instead of following the usual routine, he decided to provide a home for them in his aquarium. This decision underscores a deep appreciation for the unusual and a recognition of the value in preserving such rare natural phenomena. Interestingly, despite their conjoined state, both fish appeared to be thriving and in good health, a testament to nature's ability to adapt and persevere even in the most unexpected circumstances. This story not only highlights the surprises that nature holds, but also reflects human curiosity and our capacity for wonder and empathy towards the living world around us. Bare-handed shark fishing. The ancient techniques of fishing, such as this one, underscore that fishing isn't solely about possessing the latest gear, but rather hinges on the depth of experience and the finesse of technique. In June 2020, a demonstration by a Milanese Asian tribesman took this notion to heart, showcasing his adeptness at shark catching aboard a slender wooden boat. Employing rudimentary tools, he ingeniously used loosely attached wooden discs and bait fish to entice a 6-foot shark. With nothing more than a stick, he guided the shark towards a lasso, effectively securing it to a wooden plank. This plank, buoyant and less dense than water, remained afloat, effectively trapping the shark at the water's surface. The shark, worn out from its attempts to escape, became an effortless target. This display of ingenuity not only highlights the tribesman's mastery over traditional fishing methods, but also shines a light on the sustainable and ingenious approaches that indigenous communities have developed and refined over generations. Through such practices, they maintain a harmonious balance with nature, underscoring the value and effectiveness of time-honored techniques in the modern world. Hidden in plain sight. Indeed, it's not just a stone, but a stonefish, an embodiment of nature's deceptive ingenuity. Unlike the sheer size and visible menace posed by most apex predators, the stonefish brings a different kind of danger, one that's often unnoticed until it's perilously late. Their bodies, mirroring the texture and appearance of stones, allow them to blend seamlessly with their environment. This camouflage is not just for hiding. It's a predatory strategy concealing their most lethal weapon, sharp fangs atop their dorsal fins. These fangs are not merely sharp, they are conduits for a venom so potent, it can prove fatal to humans. The venom, when injected into the bloodstream, is not only excruciatingly painful, but can have dire consequences if not treated promptly. The real deceit of the stonefish lies in its preference for shallow waters, places where people often tread unsuspectingly. Found in the Indian and Pacific Oceans, these creatures position themselves in riverbeds or amidst coral reefs, waiting for an unfortunate foot to step on them. The fangs of the stonefish are designed to penetrate hard surfaces, meaning they can easily inject their venom into a foot clad in a regular water shoe, making them a significant threat to beachgoers and water enthusiasts alike. This cunning adaptation emphasizes the unpredictable and often hidden dangers that lurk within the natural world, reminding us of the respect and caution we must exercise when interacting with it. Vampire-looking fish. Teeth reminiscent of those found in vampire lore added an eerie aura to a peculiar fish caught by Mexican fishermen, leaving them both bewildered and intrigued. Upon reeling in their catch, they were confronted with a sight unfamiliar to them, despite their extensive experience spanning decades on the sea. The creature at the end of their line was a toothed triggerfish, a species they hadn't encountered before, which they aptly nicknamed the vampire fish due to its distinctive appearance. What set this fish apart were its reddish, vampire-like teeth that jutted out from its jaws in an outward fashion, giving off the chilling impression that it had just indulged in the blood of its prey. This unique feature made the fish look all the more sinister and out of the ordinary. Tooth trigger fish, generally found from the eastern coast of Africa to as far north as southern Japan, and extending to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, are not a common sight in the waters frequented by these fishermen. The discovery of such a species so far from its usual habitat sparked a mix of curiosity and apprehension, highlighting the vast and often mysterious biodiversity of the ocean. Rare fish catch. Given the scarcity of the viper fish, it's easy for some to mistake it for a menacing type of snake or perhaps classify it as an eel. However, during a routine fishing expedition off the coast of Sri Lanka, anglers made the remarkable discovery of capturing this elusive viper fish. Characterized by its formidable size, reaching up to 12 inches in length, the viper fish is distinguished by its long, needle-like teeth which sit on hinged lower jaws, ready to snap shut on unsuspecting prey. These deep-sea dwellers are known for their vertical migration, surfacing from the depths at night to feed and retreating to the darkness below by day. Found across the globe in both tropical and temperate oceans, viper fishes have adapted to the deep sea's minimal light conditions. They possess photophores along the ventral side of their bodies, which are believed to help them blend into their surroundings. By mimicking the scant 1% of light that penetrates beyond 200 meters in depth, they effectively camouflage themselves, making them formidable and elusive predators of the deep. Desert fish. Among the myriad of unexpected discoveries, finding a fish in the desert ranks high on the list of sheer astonishment. It's not just surprising but also prompts a curious investigation into the mechanisms of such an occurrence. A video that took the internet by storm in December 2023 on TikTok showcased this exact phenomenon. It featured an armored catfish, identified as a member of the Hoplosternum littoral species, navigating the sandy expanses of Brazil's national park of Lençóis Maranhenses. The sight was witnessed by a small group of explorers, who were probably as baffled as they were fascinated. This particular species of catfish has developed a remarkable adaptation that allows it to traverse the dunes in search of the next oasis, a lagoon formed by seasonal rainwater trapped between the dunes. The ability of the Hoplosternum littoral to survive, and even thrive, in such a harsh and incongruous environment is a vivid testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. This discovery not only adds a fascinating chapter to the natural history of Lençóis Maranhenses, but also underscores the endless surprises that nature has in store, challenging our perceptions and expanding our understanding of the natural world. Greater amberjack catch. In the quest for monumental catches, the principle is straightforward. Bigger baits lead to bigger fish. This was the mindset of a group of fishermen, avid wreck fishers, who were determined to surpass their previous record of a 60-pound amberjack. Their ambitions were high, but so was their preparation, as they ventured into the depths with hopes of a record-breaking catch. During one of their fishing trips, armed with a decent-sized blue runner as live bait, their persistence paid off spectacularly. They reeled in a giant amberjack that was a sight to behold, tipping the scales at an impressive 92 pounds. This catch wasn't just significant in size, but also in quality, as it was found to be free of the parasites commonly found in amberjacks of this magnitude, a notable rarity that made the victory even sweeter. Moreover, the bait used to lure this massive fish remained perfectly intact in its mouth, undamaged by the ordeal. This surprising detail meant that the blue runner could be retrieved and potentially used once more, adding a practical twist to an already exhilarating fishing tale. This extraordinary catch not only shattered their previous record, but also underscored the thrill and unpredictability inherent in the pursuit of fishing, celebrating the meticulous strategies and patience required to land such remarkable specimens from the sea. Gigantic alligator gars. Capturing such a colossal creature is nothing short of remarkable, especially considering the rarity and endangered status of alligator gars. The host of the YouTube channel Wildlife aimed to catch a 100-pound alligator gar, already a significant achievement given the size of these fish. However, fate had a grander spectacle in store, as he encountered one far exceeding his expectations. The adventure, documented in May 2022, showcased the dramatic battle with a gigantic alligator gar, lured by a massive mullet head. The struggle was intense, both physically and emotionally, as the gar, measuring an impressive 8 feet 2 inches, nearly matched the world record, being just 3 inches short. This behemoth, tipping the scales at over 300 pounds, was a testament to the wonders lurking in our waterways. Given the alligator gar's critical role in maintaining ecological balance and its status as a rare species, the decision was made to release this magnificent fish back into the wild shortly after its capture. This act of conservation underscores the importance of respecting and preserving the natural world, even as we seek to uncover its mysteries. Rare Kaluga. Some marine creatures stand out for their rarity, turning their capture into an event akin to striking gold. In August 2014, what began as just another day for a fisherman in Haegan City, Hubei province, swiftly transformed into an unforgettable milestone. He reeled in a colossal Kaluga sturgeon, tipping the scales at an impressive 270 kilograms. The occurrence of landing such a rare specimen is akin to a once-in-a-lifetime event, marking a moment of triumph in the fisherman's career. Understanding the exceptional nature of his catch, the fisherman acted promptly. Within a day, he decided to sell the Kaluga sturgeon, securing a remarkable price of 60,000 yen, which translates to approximately $10,000. This transaction not only underscored the fish's rare status, but also highlighted the lucrative possibilities inherent in fishing expeditions. The substantial sum fetched for the Kaluga sturgeon exemplifies the unpredictable yet potentially rewarding aspect of fishing, where patience and perseverance can sometimes lead to extraordinary outcomes. Boat-biting pike. Talk about holding a grudge. This pikefish seemed to think it was leaving an intimidating mark, only to find itself on the other end of the line. In an intriguing turn of events during a boating trip, a father and his son encountered a determined pike. They were attempting to lure it in when, in an unexpected move, the pike grounded itself but didn't retreat without a fight. It bit onto the boat. This audacious act inadvertently assisted them, as it allowed for the fish to be almost effortlessly transported towards the shore. However, the plot thickened as they neared the shallow waters. The pike, perhaps realizing its predicament or no longer wishing to continue its battle with the boat, released its grip. Seizing the moment, the younger fisherman used a rock to maneuver the pike closer, where they could finally secure their catch. This unexpected assist from the pike, from its initial aggressive act to its ultimate capture, showcases the unpredictable and often humorous nature of fishing, turning a regular day on the water into a memorable adventure. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In a small coastal town, where the sea whispered tales of the unknown to those who would listen, an old fisherman named Javier cast his nets, like he had for decades. But this day, the sea's whispers grew into roars as the waters churned violently. Word spread as quickly as the tides, and soon, a gathering of locals lined the shore, eyes wide with anticipation. The oldest among them spoke of an ancient sea legend, a creature of the depths that protected the coast. No one had believed until today. With cameras in hand, they watched as Javier's boat was surrounded by frothy waves, his weathered hands struggling with the net. A collective gasp escaped the crowd when an unfathomable beast breached the surface, its massive form dwarfing the boat. It was not the monster of nightmares, but a magnificent leviathan, scales shimmering with the colors of the deep. It gazed upon Javier with ancient eyes, and in a moment that silenced the world, it released itself from the net with a graceful arch, splashing down and leaving behind a stunned silence. The footage captured that day went viral, a global sensation that turned fishermen into legends and skeptics into believers. Javier became a guardian of the tale, a reminder that the sea holds mysteries which we are only given glimpses of, and that sometimes, the monsters of our stories are the protectors of our seas. Blanket octopus. The blanket octopus stands out as a marvel of the ocean, distinguished by its rarity and distinctive characteristics within the cephalopod family. A harbor maintenance worker on Ramblin Island in the Philippines had the fortune of encountering one of these extraordinary creatures, floating near the water's surface, appearing either ill or disoriented. This chance observation offered a glimpse into the unique features that set the blanket octopus apart from its counterparts. Females of the species are known for their impressive size, with long tentacles that can extend up to 2 meters, connected by a striking, transparent web that gives the animal its name. In stark contrast, the males are diminutive, measuring only about an inch, and devote their existence entirely to the pursuit of reproduction. They carry a specialized arm known as a hectocotylus, concealed within a spherical pouch, which is used solely for mating. This encounter not only showcased the fascinating dichotomy in size and role between the sexes of the blanket octopus, but also highlighted the diverse and intriguing nature of cephalopods, sparking curiosity and admiration for these exceptional marine inhabitants. World record marlin. When the expertise of various anglers merges, the results can surpass even the wildest expectations. In February 2020, a group of surface fishermen teamed up with spear divers for an extraordinary fishing venture at Tropic Star Lodge, situated 25 miles off the Panama coast. Their collaboration led to an astonishing catch, a Pacific blue marlin of world record size. The enormous marlin repeatedly surprised the lead diver, each encounter leaving him in sheer disbelief at the unfolding events. The marlin's swift and aggressive maneuvers as it pursued its prey were a spectacle in itself. At the opportune moment, the diver managed to spear the marlin. With the concerted efforts of both the spear divers and the surface anglers, they managed to secure the giant fish. The teamwork paid off remarkably as they hauled the marlin aboard. The scale confirmed their incredible feat. The marlin weighed over 480 pounds. The triumphant return to camp with the catch revealed its precise weight to be 480.9 pounds. This collaborative effort not only demonstrated the extraordinary potential of combining different fishing techniques, but also highlighted the sheer unpredictability and thrill of the sport, culminating in a catch that would be talked about for years to come: fishing large tuna. While it's often believed that significant catches are predominantly the realm of boats and deep-sea fishermen, luck can sometimes smile broadly on those fishing from shore. This was precisely the case for a Monero shore fisherman, who, after spending nearly 3 hours at a spot in Lusa without much to show for it, decided to switch tactics. Opting for a popper lure, after just a few casts and several minutes of anticipation, he struck gold. A large fish latched onto his bait, initiating a grueling battle of strength and endurance that lasted over an hour. With perseverance and a bit of assistance, the fisherman managed to bring his prize ashore. To everyone's astonishment, the catch turned out to be a sizable tuna, tipping the scales at 130 pounds. Capturing such a significant fish from the rocky confines of a beach is an achievement of note, especially given the high value and demand for tuna. This feat not only highlights the unpredictability and excitement inherent in fishing, but also serves as a reminder of the impressive rewards that patience and persistence can yield, even for those fishing from the shore. Fishing for sailfish. Among the pantheon of prized catches, the sailfish reigns as a formidable challenge, esteemed for its elusiveness and breathtaking speed. A team, comprising seasoned fishermen along with eager enthusiasts, set sail into the vast, open waters off the coast of Florida, their sights set on ensnaring one of the ocean's swiftest creatures. They employed a technique known as kite fishing, a method requiring not just skill, but a deep understanding of the marine environment. This is going to be our bow kite. We're going to be flying 2 kites, so I need to bank it to the right, one team member directed, highlighting the precision involved in this endeavor. After a meticulous setup that lasted around 50 minutes, their efforts bore fruit as a sailfish, lured by the enticing dance of the live bait suspended from the kites, took the bait. The sailfish, renowned for its unparalleled speed, engaged the fisherman in a test of wills, showcasing its prowess as an oceanic athlete. The struggle that ensued was not just a testament to the fish's vigor, but also to the fisherman's persistence and tactical ingenuity. The triumph of this endeavor was duly credited to the strategic use of live bait and the sophisticated technique of kite fishing. These methods proved essential in outmaneuvering the swift and wily sailfish, illustrating that success in such a challenging pursuit relies on a harmonious blend of tradition, innovation, and an intimate knowledge of the aquatic realm. Gigantic catfish. For a catfish, earning the moniker giant or gigantic might seem almost routine, yet there are occasions when such terms barely scratch the surface in describing their true enormity. Such was the case during a free diving expedition at Lake Wadey in Germany, where a diver encountered a catfish so immense it rivaled the size of a Goliath grouper. Plunged into the lake's depths at about 8 meters underwater, the diver estimated the catfish to be well over twice his size, a revelation that initially filled him with awe and a touch of fear. Despite the initial shock, the diver's encounter turned into one of fascination, offering a remarkable insight into the aquatic ecosystem of Lake Wadey. The presence of such a sizable catfish is not only a testament to the individual creature's impressive growth, but also signals the health and vibrancy of the lake's underwater environment. This remarkable sighting underscores the rich biodiversity that thrives beneath the surface, reminding us of the wonder and complexity of aquatic life in our world's lakes and rivers.